Okay, back again. Hang on a second, I gotta turn off that light because I'm getting glare. Okay. Ow. Could it not do that though? Jesus Christ. Bruh. Jesus Christ. Put some of this shit away. Change my sound. Oops. I see. What up, what up, what up, what up? How goes it? Well, I know, but how goes it right now? This moment in time. That's good. Not bad, not bad. A little bit tired. Among other things. Definitely an interesting day. Come on, fly. Get away. I just figured I'd mine for, I need Netherack, so I was like, I might as well just go down to, like, level 14 or 15 and try to get some netherite ore if possible. I found one so far. I'm not, like, sleepy tired, I'm just, like, drained. I don't know. Yeah. I got tea, though. Well, I didn't get to talk to the lady because we were so fucking busy. So that's nice. One of the managers came up to me and said they were sorry to see me leave and they wish they could have done something to keep me there. Amazing how you're only appreciated after you fucking leave. Nobody cares when you're actually there, only when you're gone. 3 in one spot? That's nice. That's nice. I like. conquer, like, yeah, I don't know. It was pretty bullshit. I almost felt like an insult, even though, like, it's a compliment technically. You know? And that was, like, as soon as I came in, too, so, like, that pissed me off for the rest of the day, and I just gave 0 fucks about everything. Whatever food was going out, anything, I don't care anymore. Why put in the effort, right? And I mean, like, the other thing is we got that person down from away, too, and she's, like, doing all these big cleaning lists that we need to do, and everybody needs to work together as a team. And it's like, I don't know. She came onto the line today, and basically what happened was we had to make 3 things on a list to put in for morning staff to do, and then they had to do that and give us 3 things. So, exactly. So, I put 3 things on the list last night, and I came in today, and 2 of them are done, which is fine, because I don't mind, whatever. And they had 3 things on the list for us, or whatever, which is also fine, I don't care, I'll do it, whatever. But then this missus just comes onto the line. She's like, oh my, look, we got 3 things that we gotta do today. They added things to our list. And it's like, dude, like, I'm not a fucking 7-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, man. Nothing makes me feel worse working in a place when people talk to me like I'm fucking 2. I know that some of the people are young there, but nobody is that young that they need to be talked to like a kindergartner. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like degrading. You know, it's like, fuck, man, like, just, you know, talk to people like they're fucking humans. Grown-ass adults, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that always gets on my nerves. Sad part is I don't mind this missus because she seems to be actually trying to help, which is fine, but, like, don't, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm just being a dick. Don't have to be, like, condescending, almost, is what it feels like, I don't know. And, like, while she was saying that, I was literally sitting on the greasy-ass floor, like, cleaning out, like, under some, like, stoves and shit, right? Like, I'm literally just, like, cleaning the fuck out of everything. And, I don't know, I was just, like... You know what I mean, though? It was literally, like, you know, like, she's pretending to be excited about all this cleaning that is gonna get done. And it's like, dude, like, no, don't do that. Nobody is excited about cleaning. I don't give a fuck who you are. Not shit like that, anyways. I don't know, it's just like... That's not how you fix things. I'm just starting to feel like I'm the only person who, like, fucking is normal working in these places anymore. On the bright side, the other person I work with, the girl, is putting in her notice tomorrow, so that's cool. They're gonna be quite upset about that. And that'll make 10 people quitting in 1 week. 3 of which walked out. I get what the lady's trying to do. She's trying to get people to work together as a team, which is fine. But that's not the problem. People there do work as a team besides, like, a few people. There's 1 or 2, like, bad eggs, you know? And it's like, I don't know. But I'm not really blaming her to a point because she hasn't got the full picture of everything yet. You know? Because she's a new, like, manager that hasn't, she hasn't met everybody yet. Like, she's been in that position for a while now, but she hasn't had the time or with COVID to come down and meet everybody or whatever, so It's unfortunate that she has to come down at this specific point in time, where everything is kind of coming to a head. She's a nice lady, though. I don't really have any problems with her. It just really annoys me when people treat me like I'm a kindergartner. I'm like 31 years old. I say while playing fucking block game. I don't know. Anyway, there's a meeting on Thursday, so, I don't know if I want to go or not. It's two hours, and it's like my day off, and it's like, you know, like, I don't have to care anymore, but I still do care for some fucking reason. I just feel like I want to go because I don't want anybody else to have to go through the same amount of stress that everyone has gone through this time around. You know what I mean? I feel like something needs to be said. You know what I mean? And I feel like other people stood up for it and said something, so I feel like I kind of have to, even though I'm leaving. I honestly thought when he came up to me today and said, like, we're sorry you're leaving, that I thought that he was actually going to offer me something, and it was like, no. He said I can go talk to him if I want to, but that literally means nothing. Like, that's just stupid stuff. Yeah, what kind of jelly bean am I? What flavor? Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm grape, or like one of the black jelly beans, because like nobody likes me. It's just me being dark as fuck. Probably one of those like bad tasting ones that they have out. Black licorice. So not everybody likes me, but the people that do like me really like me. I fucking hate black licorice. I don't like regular licorice, let alone black licorice. Fucking gravel. I can't even escape gravel in the fucking nether. It's like everywhere. Look, right in between this fucking netherite too. I gotta... Fuck's sakes. Okay. We're getting a lot of netherite though, so that is a bright side because we do need it. So that's why I figured I'd get 2 birds down to once, basically, you know. Get all the Netherack and look for netherite. So yeah, I don't know how I feel anymore. I was very done tonight, and it was so busy. And I was getting compliments the whole night about how good the food that I was sending out was. And it's like, you know, nobody cares. The same thing when I put in my notice. Nobody cared. Nobody batted an eye. They just looked at it. Nobody came and said, you know, why are you leaving? This is the first job that I've ever left where when I put in my notice, nobody asked me my reason for leaving. And I didn't put it on my notice either. Oh my. Apparently, the main manager said, to somebody that he didn't know that everybody was so unhappy there, he had no idea. And to which the person that he was talking to replied, said, that's because you and other said manager never pay attention. You don't pay attention to anything. And I mean, yep, pretty much. That's 100% accurate. They really don't. Just sit there in the office on their phones, watching the hockey game or whatever else they do in there, and just ignore everything that's going on. And that's just not how this shit works. I mean, like, what do you expect? I don't get that. What do you expect? And you know what the best fucking part about it is? The main manager is going on fucking vacation now. So the district manager comes down, and there's 2 other higher management than that coming down next week. And the fucking store manager just goes on fucking vacation now? I've never been a supervisor or manager of anything. And I know better. Even if things were looking bad for you, that just made it look 100% worse. I put in my notice, and dude was just looking at his fucking phone. He picked up my notice, he looked at it, put it back on the desk, and looked at his phone, never said a fucking word to me. And then people goes on about, like, how, like, I don't mean this, like, bad or anything, but, like, people says that I'm, like, negative and shit. Like, how... to quote, like, someone like Eminem, like, how am I supposed to see things positive when all I see is negativity? That's just, like, you know what I mean? It's all anyone else throws at me, so, like, why would I fucking be any other way? Yeah, but I'm dark, see, and people think that, like, that and the sarcasm and shit, like, that's negative to them, right? Everybody's always so fucking jolly all the time, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'll go to the thing on Thursday. I don't want to go, see, it's my fucking day off. That's the worst fucking part. But I think I might go anyways. I feel like I have to. Yes, you're like, you have like a really similar mindset to me. You're a little bit more positive than I am. Well, from what I can tell anyway. You always seem to see the bright side of things more than I do. Which is good, because I need someone to tell me that sometimes. It amazes me how some people just can't pay attention to things. The whole place could be burning around them and they wouldn't even fucking notice. 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. So, I mean, it's not like I can't do things during the day. It's just, I don't know. It's just kind of a pain, you know? Like, I don't want to go to work on my fucking day off, especially now, because I don't even want to be there on my days that I'm working right now, because I'm so fucking done with it. I was like this fucking close today to just being, like, just saying fuck it and leaving and not even finishing the rest of the days, because I just can't. Just, like, I don't know. So disrespected all the time. Yeah, maybe so, but what do you do about it, right? There's nothing I can do, really. Can't make people appreciate you. Besides putting in effort, and that obviously doesn't work, so it's like, you know. Just hope the next place is better, but I have my doubts, because everywhere I've ever worked has been a similar situation. Not as bad as this, though. But, you know. I'm not expecting to be praised or, like, you know, whatever, but I mean, like, I just feel like at some point people should sit down with you and talk about your future. Like, if you're at a company, they should talk about, you know, your future at said company, right? Like, I'm not crazy for thinking that. Like, isn't that a thing that you do? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, you've been with us this amount of time, you know, there's some opportunities coming up if you'd like to be involved in that, you know what I mean? But, like, that doesn't happen there. It just... But, I mean, it's what they're supposed to do. I know, because it's literally in their, like, rule book and shit. And when I started, it was, like, one of the first things they said to me, right? But that never ever happened the entire time I was there. And I haven't been there a year, but I know they don't do it because they haven't done it with anybody else there, right? People that have been there 2-3 years haven't got a single fucking raise the entire time they've been there, 3 years. That being said, I'm not that surprised. The last place I worked at, I was there for fucking almost 9 years, and I didn't get a single fucking raise the entire time I was there. I just feel like it must be like a restaurant business exclusive thing, because I've, like, anybody I know that is in other types of jobs don't seem to have the same problems, you know? Fucking frustrating is what it is. Whatever, I don't know. I'm not that fucking broke up over it or nothing like that. It just weirds me out. It's just something that I think about, because I'm just like, you know, like, how? How can you let something get that bad? How can, like, how can a store or a business be open for 3 years and be in the sad, sorry state it's in right now? You know what I mean? Like, and on top of that, not just that it's like that, but like, how does that happen and nobody notice? How does that happen and none of the management staff notices that it's happening? You know, like, I don't get that. It's literally like sitting in a fucking house fire and just not even noticing any of the flames around you, you know what I mean? When people are literally coming up to you and saying, there's a fire, you need to get out. There's a fire, you need to do something about this. Get water, do something. Call the fire department. Well, that's literally what it's like. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't understand that. I can't wrap my head around that, like, not even a little bit. Oh, okay, let's get the fuck out of here. I don't know. And now the other thing about that weirds me out too is that, like, once you see that it's going in that way and you see that there's a problem, why would you not do anything to try to remedy that situation? Why would you just abandon ship at that point? You know what I mean? Like, do something. I don't get it. But once again, I don't think the same as everybody else. Apparently I'm fucking crazy because some of the stuff that I think should be common sense or common decency for other people just don't even occur to some people. Right? Yeah, see, like, I wish I could agree with you on the one part, but, like, it's just so many places are the exact same thing. It blows my mind. Exactly. Exactly. Because it's not just this place, it's multiple fucking places all over the place that are like that, and it's just like, I don't know. It just blows my mind. I don't get it. Really don't get it. I'm never gonna get it. Well, on the bright side, it turns out I don't have to drive tomorrow. You can guess why. Well, I mean, to his credit, one of the managers today was being extremely nice to everybody, but I think the only reason he's doing it is because he knows his job is on the line at this point. You know what I mean? And that's why, and that kind of makes it worse because it's really fake. And you know it's fake because you know what this person is like, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know. I don't like it. Is that a thunderstorm or is that just... I don't think it's a thunderstorm. Cause that should be loud as fuck. We get a lot of netherite out of that though. It looks like fucking beef jerky. I'll never get that out of my head. It always looks like beef jerky to me. Okay, so that's it, right? Yeah, okay, good. So yeah, I don't know. On the bright side, I can go fucking change 3 things to netherite if I want to. I just don't like doing it until I have mending because, then I can't repair it unless I have netherite ore. And obviously diamonds are a lot cheaper to find. So I'll probably just do it with the pickaxe. Oh, wrong station, where am I going to? Very nice. But I don't know, I guess we'll figure it out. What else should I do? I need to get my stuff that I left downstairs. Okay. See, I don't wanna... I mean, the only way I'm gonna do it is by getting mending books, though, that being said, so it don't really matter that much. I might do it to the shoes, because they're the only thing that I'm wearing that is pretty much done. Like, there's not much I want to add to that. What about the helmet, though? Yeah, definitely boots. Hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the Nether now, and I mean the end, and do the thing that we do. I guess till I run out, and then I'll probably just go offline after that. Why can't this be thunder and lightning? On the bright side, we can go super speed. Yuck. Yuck. That's gross. Well, you can talk to me anytime. You know that. Bruh. Why is this being a pain right now? There we go. And there we go. I don't think I looked at anyone. Anyway. We'll finish this side. We can start the other side then. So that's cool. We're almost there. I can't believe it. I'm actually, like, pleased with how fast this is going. It's going faster than I thought it was going to go. Me either. 100%. That's obviously understandable. I get that. But I mean, you know, you're only human, so don't beat yourself up over anything like that. You can only do so much. If you're stressed out, you're stressed out. If there's stuff going on outside of work, it's hard to separate the two sometimes. It really is. I get it, because I try to do it all the time, you know. I think I'm just gonna go straight across the middle here somewhere. It's definitely hard sometimes. Can't help it. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for having feelings. Yeah, don't do that. Bad. I'm kind of like that, but I don't know. I'm definitely like that to a point. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, so my next goal is just gonna be to fill everything in on this side here. Facts. I have something else I gotta tell you after stream too. I can't say it on here about just something that was said to me today. I don't think I'm gonna need to put that many ice blocks down. I'll probably put ice blocks down like every 3 or something like that, and then put water in between, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. If I gotta get this many ice blocks, it'll be insane. It'll be fucking cool, though. Like a fucking skating rink on top. Oh. Cypress Hill is on now. Can you guess what song? I just have it on like a random playlist. Oops. Oh, shit. Man, I'm fucking this up royal. My phone keeps vibrating. But it's like just stupid spam email I keep getting. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. The next MCC is coming up soon, so that's cool. I'm excited for that. Phil's gonna be in it again this time. So that's mildly exciting for me. I'm not sure the actual date. I just know everyone's been talking about it lately, so maybe a couple weekends from now. I don't even know. I'm sure it's on the website if you're interested. I hope I get to actually watch it live this time, because I never get to watch it live anymore. I always end up fucking working. It's the worst. This is a weird playlist. It's like a retro gamer thing or something like that, but it's hip-hop. But, like, now it's on Hit 'Em Up, which is an awesome diss track, but... Fuck, I keep doing the same thing. Bruh. Bruh. Sweet. Kicking ass here. Oh, Beastie Boys. Okay. Hit him up straight into Intergalactic. Interesting. Not complaining. Song is a fucking jam. You stick around and make it worth your while. Right? It's classic. I love Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys bothers me nowadays, though, because if you ever watch them, I don't know if you've ever seen interviews with them lately, but it's like they don't even remember who they were. Or, I mean, it's at least, it seems like Ad Rock doesn't remember who they were. Because he said he goes back and listens to some of their old songs and wonders why he's yelling so much, and it's just like, it's so loud, and I'm like, dude, like, what are you, 90? Come on. You guys are, like, so well respected. Maybe not as much anymore, but they should be. I mean, he must be somewhat well respected amongst other MCs because, I mean, they did a song with Nas. Nas is a fucking goat. Don't get me wrong, I don't think the Beastie Boys were, like, the best rappers ever, because they're not that technically, you know, sound, but making good songs, they could do. As a group, they're definitely one of the tightest groups there is, playing off of each other and shit. Finishing each other's sentences, you know what I mean? Like, fucking awesome. Not to mention the punk attitude they had, which I loved because they came from punk rock. It's another group I wish would just get back together for like a reunion with someone else. Like, what if they got back together, did a couple songs, and had like the rest of Run DMC do stuff, and then they could do like Run DMC and Beastie Boys songs in the same show because they both went through like a similar thing of losing one of their members, and they're both three pieces. I've always thought that something like that would be cool, but they won't do that. That would make sense. Either that or have like some guests, you know what I mean? Do some of their songs or something. I'm sure there's somebody that could spit the bars if they did. It's hard to replace MCA. See, MCA had such a distinct voice. Who's your favorite Beastie Boy? If you have a favorite. Mine'll always be Mike D. I always liked Mike D the most. Then MCA and Ad Rock last, probably. Because Ad Rock was more like literal, the rock type. Like, he's really good on songs like Sabotage and stuff like that. And Gratitude. Well, I mean, I don't mean like a favorite as in like one's better than the other, but like I just prefer his verses over the other ones. Like, they're more, his verses are usually pretty deep. Well, deeper than everybody else's. Have more meaning to them. I think he has his own label now or something. That'd be a cool label to get signed to. Dude's like one of my heroes in 2 genres of music. Oh, Busta Rhymes is on. There's a fast guy. Aw. I wish I was a Beastie Boy, that'd be sick. I'd be rich. It just blows my mind because, like, they did shows with, like, Bad Brains and stuff like that, and then they're fucking became huge in hip hop. It's, like, just so weird. I find a lot of, like, older school rappers get, left out in conversations. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I said in a conversation to someone before, where they were talking about, like, the best hip-hop groups of all time. Like, groups. And I said Run DMC is the greatest hip-hop group of all time. Like, I don't think many people would dispute that. It's either between that or Wu-Tang. But Wu-Tang isn't really a... Like, it's a group, but it's not a group. Because they're more, like, to me, like, it's like a collective of a bunch of people. Because that's a lot of people in one group. When I think of, like, just like a group, I think of, like, you know, 5, 6 people max, you know? And Run DMC is like the Kings. NWA is good, but they didn't... I don't think... I was about to say they didn't have as much cultural impact as Run DMC did, but, I mean... They really did, though. See, Run DMC changed a lot. They're like the real, in my opinion, when you think about it, the first big rap group. Like, they're the first group to be huge globally, you know what I mean? Before, like, when it was just like a niche genre or whatever, and then they were like the ones that brought it mainstream, full, doing huge tours on jets and shit, you know what I mean? Like, and nobody sounds like Run DMC. That being said, they're not my favorite. I just think that if I had to say the best rap group, it would be Run DMC. My favorite rap group is probably Onyx. Fucking love Onyx. Yeah, that too. With like Aerosmith and stuff. And Beastie Boys to me is like white Run DMC kind of, but like, you know, they're not really, because they are different. Like, people always discredit Beastie Boys nowadays for just being like, oh, you know, these white guys that came into this genre of music and just, you know, took advantage of it. But like, man, like, they changed everything. People need to go back and look at the history and like the era and the things that were going on at the time when they came out, and not just looking at it through today's lens. They need to look at it through the lens of when it came out. You know what I mean? And like, really understand why they are important to hip hop. Like, samples weren't huge in hip hop, and Beastie Boys put out the album. They were on Def Jam Records or whatever, right? When they did their first album, the License to Ill or whatever, which is like weird because I don't know if you ever noticed, but you look at interviews of them then, and they had these like personas of like these really cool guys with the sunglasses, and it was just really fake. So once they left that label, they were on Capitol Records, and they put out Paul's Boutique as their second album, and it was very sample heavy. Like, the majority of the album is made from samples, which wasn't a thing that people were actively doing like that, especially short samples. And like, the history of it, like, that album was poorly received when it came out, like, very poorly received. And nowadays that album is seen as a classic hip hop album. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, everybody considers that album a classic, and it's like, you know. Why Red Hot Chili Peppers? What? I don't think I'd ever consider them hip hop, like, at all. I see. Next song over, Machiavelli, Hail Mary, classic. Yeah, there's a lot of rappers that don't get mentioned a lot, you know. I mean, Rakim gets mentioned a lot. Rakim is one of the greatest of all time, 100%. Redman. Um, KRS-One. It's hard to do like when people do hip hop doing like the greatest of all time, people, like, you know, because like you can't compare someone, say, like Eminem now to someone that came out in the 80s, because the genre has changed since then. The styles have changed, people have improved on things, they've figured out ways to be better. You know what I mean? It's like if it was in like metal, when someone takes someone like fucking Dimebag Darrell, or like John Petrucci, which is a crazy guitarist from Dream Theater, um, and put them up against like Jimi Hendrix. Like, in terms of technical skill and what they're doing on a guitar, they're a fucking million times better than Jimi Hendrix. But that's the difference between being the best at something and being the most influential at something. I would never say Jimi Hendrix is the greatest guitar player of all time, but he's probably the most influential guitarist of all time. Which is where I would put probably like Pac, like Tupac. Probably one of the most influential rappers of all time. He is one of the best, though, too. Even though everybody disagrees, M is always the best to me. I mean, you gotta, like, he's been relevant for fucking over 20 years. Making consistent sales, you know what I mean? Like, you can't debate that. It's not, and a lot of people would just give it to the fact that he's white and it's a lot easier for him to get whatever, but like, I honestly, no, I don't think so. If it wasn't for Eminem, I would never have been into any other hip-hop music. He introduced me to hip-hop, like, in general. I wasn't into hip-hop before Eminem, right? And I don't see what's bad about that. It wouldn't, in my opinion, it wouldn't be mainstream right now if it wasn't for him. There's very few rappers that are as controversial as him. And if I had to pick another rapper from more modern days that was as controversial as M, Tyler, the Creator. But he doesn't really consider himself to be a serious rapper. It's almost like a joke or something. Have you ever listened to any Tyler, the Creator? It's definitely an acquired taste. In terms of his content, words, what he's rapping about or talking about is definitely on par with them, if not worse. I'm not the biggest fan, but yeah. And that's all right. That's all I got. Okay. Notorious Big will be one of my favorites forever. I was always more of a Biggie fan than I was a Pac fan. I'd never discredit Pac though. Pac's amazing. He was more than a rapper. Pac was more just an amazing human being. An extremely intelligent dude. So intelligent. The more you know, knowing is half the battle. Oh, we're on Ice Cube. Cool, cool, cool. Cube is definitely a GOAT for me personally. I love Ice Cube so much. I don't know, today seems kinda odd. No smoke. Another 24. So I got me a drop top. I'm trying to zoom in on him. I can't even. There you go. Funny how you can see the dirt patches where the sheep ate all the dirt. Or ate all the grass. I like how you can see all the little lily pads here. And you can see the underground guest house there. Well, yeah. Right. Today was a good day. Also, one of my favorite movies, Friday. Oh, I could watch Friday a million times. It's always funny. And like Chris Tucker is so fucking funny. Rip. Nice knowing you. Fuck that guy. See, a lot of people, I think, like, in hip-hop, too, would probably put, like, Eazy-E up there, too, but, like, I don't see, Eazy to me isn't, I love Eazy, and I love all of his music, but I don't think he's one of the best rappers, because he didn't even write his own raps, so, it was either Cube writing him, or Ren, so, like, you know, I feel like that kind of disqualifies you from being the best. Influential, yes, definitely, because his voice is, like, crazy distinct. Nobody sounds like Eazy-E, still. That looks so cool. Maybe I should do some screenshots. I have to turn off my camera for a minute though. Hang on, I'm gonna turn off the camera for a second because I'm gonna take some screenshots. You'll still be able to hear me. Trying to fit all this shit into like one shot is really hard. I'm trying to get it like, maybe if I go down like this step. It's like impossible. I'm trying to think of how I could do that. I will just take a screenshot of the thing though, just... I just want like an angle. It's so nice having the button for that. Andre 3000, another goat. Three stacks. I want to get a picture of this one more from the ground because I feel like it'll look nicer. I'm just like taking screenshots of everything. Almost like progress reports, eh? I'm not gonna do the end until it's done. Bro, you're getting in the way of my screenshot here. There we go. Trying to take a couple screenshots because I don't want like any of the enchantment swirl things being in the shot. Am I doing a breath? I'm good. Because I got the thing. I always forget about that. Try and get a screenshot now, like while I'm in here too. There's a guest house that takes a picture of that too. Yeah. Gotta have somewhere for you to stay if he plays. Yeah, I'm waiting for nighttime to get a few more screens. That's true. Let me get like a nice screenshot of all that together. Facts. Facts. I'm like wasting all my fireworks just taking screenshots. Come on, go away. There we go. Want a what picture? You want a nighttime one? So like down here? Trying to like get like a good angle of all of it almost in one shot, but it's like impossible. It's not bad though. It's hard to get the Sphinx in the shot. Wait for the night vision to wear off. It looks so much cooler. That's cool. I think that's good. Excuse me? There we go. I'm still getting that glitch where I get like stuck in blocks. It's so weird. I don't know why that happens. Oh, there's NWA. Hang on a second. Yeah, there we go. I used like all my fireworks. Whatever, I can get more. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, there is one thing I gotta do before I go. Go get some food. Restock that shit. Hey y'all, what are you doing? There's not even any grass. I don't wanna multiply them anymore than they already are. Come on, there must be somebody here that can eat this. What a mess. Okay. Now the dark part. Not you. There we go. Sorry guys. Gotta thin the herd. Ugh, my eye. There we go. How long will what last? Oh my god, my eye is so itchy. Oh, that'd be good for like a couple streams. Hang on a second. I'm just trying to... It'd be good for a couple streams. I'd say. Alright, what do we gotta do next? Maybe the Sega logo. Guest house is done. Chow statue's done. Sky Island pit portal is technically done. Atlantic is ongoing. Wither Skeleton Farm is not. I'm not even attempting that until I'm done the Wither and other stuff. Bigger storage room might be next because I'm running out of room. Ocean Monument's another one that's like I don't need to do. It's just like a project I'd like to do later on. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's another thing we gotta do. You're gonna have to remind me of that because I don't think I can edit this book. It's not on the list now. Because I think once you've done the book and signed it, you can't edit it. I'm not sure though. Let me see. Yeah, it just makes me flip through pages. That's where the Wither Farm is going to be, yeah. I do need to explore it first, though, too, because I need to go through the Bastions area, because there was 3 Bastions and 3 Fortresses, so... All in one spot. That's nuts. Like, that, if I turn that into a Wither Farm, or a Wither Skeleton Farm, that's going to be crazy. I'll have Wither Skulls up the wazoo. Why does it do that? Weird. Oh yeah, I forget that you can pick up the flowers. Oopsie. Anyways, that time of night again. Figured I'd get off a little bit early and whatnot. I just wanted to get on and do some end stuff more than anything. I don't know what I'm gonna do now though. I'm not really tired, so it's like my back is killing me. Anywho, yeah, well, go to the bedroom. That's it. Peace.